Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It's lamp. It's lamp. All right, Paul, let's go. That's better. Where'd I go? What's happening, everybody? Got about a minute and a half left with a countdown. Man, we got an action pack. Hang out, say hello.
Hey guys, I think we're having a little bit of freezing problem. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. You guys can hear me in the chat? Congo! All right, what's up, guys? So let's check out who's in the chat right now. We got Daniel T in the house. We got JPRPH Budge. We got Snorkel Local Skiberg. We got Julissa. Hello, I'm at the dentist getting my teeth cleaned, so I'll be listening. Oh my gosh, I hope it's painless. Dentist. Woohoo! Talk about Friday the 13th horror. Ouch. Oh, Mephisto's movie reviews. Hey, what's up, man? You here for the memes? Everybody's here for the memes. Juice, what's up? And that's me. Wait a minute. Who started that? Forget that. Who let that guy in? What else we got in here? We got Hammer Slammer Schlag. We got hey, what's up, Tom? Polly's freezing again. Polly's just cool like that, man. It's got nothing to do with the internet. He's so cold that it's just boom. It's just extending to the interwebs. You know what I mean? So let's say who's else? La internet está quebrado. Sí. Yep. Yeah. It's one of those things, you know. So we got Turin Bird. Ooh-la, ¿qué pasó? We got accidental tourists in the house. We got remember the Shadow Johnny Gonzalez. Paulie forgot to feed the internet connection hamsters. Man, is that what happens? Boy. Hey, what's up, Visions? What's up, Bees? Paulie froze. He never freeze. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I was able to use that. Man, you're not able to use that. You never freeze.
I froze.
I never freeze.
Stick around.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Friday edition here called Voto Latino, episode 6, Fletcher. Number
Doot, doot,
6.
doot, doot, doot,
I'm
doot.
so cool that they call me culo.
That's right.
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah, the
um,
dad jokes.
boom, dad jokes, Spanglish dad jokes. We got
English dancers.
the defund the Thought Police T-shirt on sale right now. If you remember, we got lots of members here. There's a discount, so go right now. This is one of our big sellers. I don't normally push the merch, as I've been told to push the merch.
Push the merch.
Push it. But yeah, man. We just came back from Midnight's Edge, and then I froze over there.
I know. It's like I was gonna be like, Paulie, you never freeze. You know. But
Stick around.
that's right. No, it's just part of the thing. I guess it's a
Yeah.
Friday thing. It's kind of weird because I'm like sitting in a parking lot waiting for my wife.
Yeah.
And literally right now, it's like how I thought I was the one. I was like, oh, it's just me. But
I
I'm
was
like,
the one, right?
yeah, I thought I was the one, but no, it's you.
It's you, man.
It's you,
It's
man.
You know what it is? Because as soon as you're like saying like you're gonna do political stuff,
That's it. They come again.
you get the real
that's what it is,
frozen treatment because this week's been a little interesting to say the least. So let's put it up right now as far as today's goal with new members. 5. We want 5 new members. We have been growing like you don't know what, ladies and gentlemen. We were really anemic, I would say, about a month ago. Over 600% growth. We're now like up to over 125 members, and it's wonderful. As you guys know, you guys get exclusive videos. Sometimes just you guys get to see it. You get the merch discounts. And then what we have worked out with, and it's happening, is our movie night is happening with Paul Chato. We're watching the Brazilian film City of God. I got the don't tell me how I got the film. I got the film.
Ooh.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be special. Don't tell me.
It's gonna be the best film ever.
It's gonna be the best ever. And
Biggest
we're going to watch it privately on our Zoom channel. That is coming up, members exclusive. So yeah, we need that membership goal to happen right now. What's going on in the chat with the poll, brother?
All right, so let me see if I can get the poll up. We got 39 votes so far. On the 13, who are you most afraid of? We got number 1, Jason's machete. 2, Freddy Krueger's claw glove. 3, Michael Myers' kitchen knife. Or 4, Mom's chancla. And guess who's ahead? You know what's up. Mom's chancla, that's the most terrifying thing ever in the world. Really? I don't know who you're talking to.
Mom's chancla. Ándale pues. Well, we got over 100 people watching us combined on X and here on the YouTube channel. We want to thank you guys so much for being here with us. So I say, man, we get right to it, and let's do our pop kind of cultural item of the show, and then we're gonna get into all politics. So what's going on is there's been a new huge new Pew Research polls and all that stuff they did, and Latinx awareness has doubled among U.S. Hispanics since 2019, but only 4% use it. First, we're gonna go to a super left news site to show you we're not biased. You know, we want to like, you know, I aggregate this stuff really well. It tells me if it's left, if it's right, where it's going from. Windy City Times, which is the voice of Chicago's gay, lesbian, bi, trans, and queer community since 1985. There's a Latinx study.
What?
We go all the way down. There's a Latinx. You're surprised, right?
Just like I don't know. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere.
There's a joke in there.
Yeah,
we're gonna skip the joke.
Yes.
And we're gonna get to this because even they're saying, guys, even they are saying that Latinx awareness, no one's using it. Pew Research Center latest survey of Latinos found that the awareness of the pan-ethnic term Whoa, that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Latinx
Yeah.
has doubled among U.S. Hispanic adults since 2019, 47% from 23%, but only 4% use it. All right, let's just put a pause on that right there. Okay, so what that means is let's okay. So this is nicely said from the left. I get it. Now from the right, it would be after 5 years of ramming it down our throats, mainstream media and the universities and Hollywood have only have risen the the Latinx to 47%. But like with everything else that they force upon people, only 4% use it, Fletcher. Thoughts?
Wow. No, and I guarantee you those 4% are probably like, some people in the chat are saying that's all academia. You know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
probably everybody who's in academia. They're like going, yeah, okay, this is who's gonna use it, and this is who uses it. So
Yeah.
because I don't know, and besides some friends that I know that are in the liberal arts, like, they're like, they do videos, they do like performative arts and installations, like, the cool little hippie kids
Yeah.
that, are like, they're Latino and stuff, and they
Yeah.
all use it, but they'll only use it with like white folk friends, right? Like they won't use it around family.
Okay, so to me, this makes sense as far as the awareness has gone up because in the circles that I traverse, right, with the Latino slant, with Hollywood, with Latino Hollywood, is that's only places where I hear it is coming from Latino actors, Latino creatives, is this god awful Latinx. From Johnny Legs to Eva Longoria, they've been pushing for 5 years. Of course, okay, there's more. Yeah, all right. It's because these loudmouths have been talking about it.
Yeah.
But who uses it in their everyday lives? 4%.
Yeah.
Just use Latin. That's just my thing. Just use Latin. It's been there. And listen, I want to tell you. Oh, let me read the rest of this. Okay. Let me bring this up. We'll make it a little bigger for you guys to see. Among other things, the study also revealed that 30% of lesbian, blah 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 Latinos have used Latinx. Say they use Latinx to describe themselves, which I get it. That's why I'm like, yeah, that's for you guys. That's a great term for you guys. 9% of Afro Latinos. Here we go. 9% of you. 9% of you. Of your 100%, 9% of Fletcher Williams, who's an Afro Latino, uses Latinx.
I can't. I feel targeted now.
These shares are higher than both group counterparts. Interesting. 75% of Latinos who have heard of Latinx say it should not be described. It should not be used. So 75% of Latinos who know about Latinx said, "Don't even say that around me. I don't like it." That's up 10% from 2019. And this is coming again. This is written from doesn't get much left in this. All right. All due respect. But, just so you know, I'm not slanted in the news items that I'm giving you guys.
See what you did there.
So yeah. Okay. So yeah. Any thoughts there, Fletcher? I kind of lost my train of thought, but that happens.
All right.
That happens every 10 minutes.
No, it's one of those days. You know what I mean? I just want to say I want to ban Sanders from the chat because just ban them. That's it. You see, this is what we get for we let all the Europeans.
You know what?
This is what happens.
Listen, you know what, Sander? Just because of that, you alone should be responsible for our new membership goals. You alone should gift 5 memberships.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm just saying, Sander. You just racially slurred. Fletcher.
I know. I feel
racially slurred.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, okay. I know what I wanted to say in regards to this article, to this story. I put up the Pew Research Center link in our video box description. A lot of these stories we're putting up in our video box descriptions because we're just going to be moving so fast. But so yeah, Sandra, you have some splaining to do. All right, let's read some quick comments, brother.
All right.
Whatever you want to bring up.
All right, cool. So we got Razor Burns saying, I hate the term Latinx. I'm Latino. Yeah.
Cabron. I'll say cabron.
Right. There you go.
I'll say the bad words.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Carlos Alfredo Lopez says, only woke tards use the term. Yes.
What's up, Carlos?
Fancy people.
Carlos.
So we got Vince says F Latinx. I condemn Latinx and all the Latinxers who tried to make Latinx the official term for La Raza from La Raza. Well, I don't know. Latinxer sounds kind of cool though. I don't know.
Latinxers?
Yeah, Latinxers. It's kind of like, whoa, I feel like I'm fast or something. Turin says, my great grandmother is rolling over in her grave. I'm so sorry.
Don't say that, Turin. Yes. Don't say that, Turin.
So we got breaking news. George Lopez knows what Latinx is.
Oh, man, that hurts.
Because my mom didn't hit me so hard. I can't vote mom's chocolate. I want to do though. That's I didn't know there could be a psychological, like hindrance to voting in this poll. We're really
interesting.
Yeah, we're
I
sorry.
had to take one out because they only allow 4 options.
Guys. Oh man.
Yeah. And I thought that one was that had to be in there. Right. That had to be in there. Yeah.
Philip Gaiman says Latinx is the division of SpaceX. Musk should have really thought of that one.
Wow.
Is there now? Wait a minute. Is there a whole division? Is Elon Musk just trolling us with this new right wing kind of thought? And was he really behind, Latinx? To make it a division? He's just testing the waters. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? Tina Guzman, Latino was made to take out the O and the A, identify male and females. Why are you bringing up facts, Tina?
Why are you bringing up facts?
That's just, it's Friday. So Luis Edmundo Rio says, Mexican here, Latin X term is almost universally agreed to be wrong and never to be used. This opinion is even common within the majority of the LGBT plus community. Yeah, I don't know anybody, like you said, unless you're in academia, I don't know who's using it. Well, unless you're in the area, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where you're going, yeah.
It's one of those things, like I said, I've maintained this position this entire, like the last 5 years, whatever, is Latinx is great for the gay community. I think it makes sense. I stand next to you. I stand beside you. But for the rest of us, listen, man, we're Latinos, somos Latinos. And then, we're individually, we're different things. And obviously, of course, if you're U.S. Latinos, we're Americans. But it's just like, stop trying to tell everyone, stop trying to make fetch a thing.
I see.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Yeah. I see what you're trying to do.
Right. Okay. All right. So what did Sander do those?
No, Sanders on European punishment.
Boy, Sander got quiet, huh?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we still love super chats. We love new memberships. So let's go to our first political news item. And for Voto 2024, episode 6, we're really happy that you guys are here. And let me get that banner up because God, we get so many banners here. Harris, worst polling Democrat? What?
That can't be right.
That's crazy. Well, this is one of our quick takes here, so we'll try to get through this as quickly as possible. But Van Jones just said it's not just Kamala Harris who's moved. Our whole party was on some weirdo pogo stick in 2020. We had all kinds of ideas that turned into bad ideas. And then me calling from Ryan, it's called Black Lives Matter. That was the weird pogo stick you're talking about. Ooh, oh my God. Okay, so let's wait, is that the one I wanted to use? No. Ryan, you had something else in here. Because listen, that I don't. Yeah, he's got a lot of different clips. I'm looking for the one where you said that she's polling bad. Man, he like clipped a lot because I guess he was on CNN.
Yeah, anytime they go on CNN, they got like a ton of stuff they got to clip.
Was this it? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right.
Among Jews, she is losing. She is the worst polling Democrat against Donald Trump in history on national polls. No one is performing worse than her. No one's performing worse than her among blacks, among Hispanics. The worst performing Democrat in modern history among those demographics. Worst performing polling wise among Jews.
I think Van Jones's head is about to explode. Look at that. Look at that, guys.
Polling wise among Jews, she is losing key factions of the Democratic base. Muslim voters, she's at under 50. She's at 52% in the latest CARE poll among Black Muslims. She is not doing well. She is the worst polling Democrat.
Wow. Okay, quick take. What do you think there, Fletcher?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Van Jones, if he had X-ray vision, this guy would be like gone, man. He's just right there. Look at the face. Look at it's like it's almost like they're channeling each other like with death ray eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's like, I'm gonna F you up with my eyeballs.
That's right. You a traitor. You a traitor. I'm gonna see you outside, catch you outside.
Right. He's trying to do the Jedi mind trick,
Yeah, like these are not the polling you're looking for. I'm telling you, it's secret eye. Yeah. What was that song? It's like, remember that old song or something? Private eyes are watching you. Yeah.
This is your every move. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Man.
He's spitting out facts. He can't handle the facts. He don't know what to say. Well,
you can't go on CNN with facts. Come on now. Whoa.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay. Got any more start comments? Let's go to the next quick take.
Wow, we have a great start comment.
Okay, I'll get the next one ready. Go ahead.
Okay.
What is it? What is it, yo?
Oh, you don't see it? All right, well, here we go.
No, you put it up and read it.
Boom! Tara Brewster gifted 10 Latino slang gifted membership. Meeting our goal for today. Thank you so much, Tara.
We're gonna play a video for you, Daryl, and then we are going to bring up some of the people that got. Here we go. Here's your dancing doggy. Wow, look at all these.
Do it.
Boom. Wow, Daryl. Muchísimas gracias. Gracias to all the new members. Okay, to all the members right now in the chat. I'm going to go in the chat right now with you guys, okay? Follow my lead. Here we go. Boom. We got some piñatas. Boom. We got some calaveras. Boom. We got some Mexican Ironmans. Let's go. Every member in the chat right now, slam it. There you go. Johnny Gonzalez, Fletcher. That's what I want to see. Bumpy, we got to make Bumpy. We got to make you a $2.99. Come on, $2.99. Hurts, hemorrhoid. Hurts is doing the calaveras. We even got a white Tino for all my gringos. That's looking good. Daryl slinging it down. We even got the Aztec princess. We got Juice with the calavera. That's what I love to see. Guys. Beautiful project. We're having fun. Okay, you got any? Once again, thank you so much, Daryl. What else do we have as far as started comments? Are we good?
Yeah, we had stuff. So basically, we do have a lot of little, people are basically saying, that's going to get fact checked by ABC. CNN going to get fact checked by ABC. I don't think they're worried about that, right?
I mean, CNN's making ABC look like Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on to our next quick take. All right. What's our next quick take? And thank you one more time for those. Is ABC bias? Is ABC bias, guys? All right. Once again, I looked through the aggregate from Ground News to look for a left-leaning fact check on this, and I got it. So I'm pulling. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's on me. Because there has been some talk and rumors going around that from everything that the ABC hosts were not fact checking to Harris getting the questions ahead of time, there might be an affidavit coming out. We're not going to cover that yet, but that's wild. That's wild. And if that's the case, there could be some real problems for that ABC News staff, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is from a newsletter that I got. ABC failed to disclose debate conflict of Kamala Harris and Lindsay Davis being sorority sisters. Did you know this?
Yeah, actually, my wife mentioned that.
Oh, well, if the wife mentions it, then, you know.
Well, she knows people in that sorority. That's why.
Oh. All props to your wife, by the way. Very cool lady. Okay, let's make this a little big, right?
That's what she said.
Oh, stop it. ABC failed to disclose debate conflict of Kamala Harris and Davis being sorority sisters. This came out yesterday. ABC News failed to disclose who moderated the debate between Harris, co-moderator, between Harris and Trump, that are sorority sisters in the influential Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc., aka formed a pack in August. I didn't know that. I did not know that. After Harris became the Democrats' presidential nominee, the sorority connection is one more possible clue as to why the debate moderated by Davis and ABC World News Tonight, David Muir, was so one-sided in favor of Harris. Muir and Davis interrupted Travis Trump numerous times to fact-check and argue with him, while they did not fact-check Harris even one time. What say you, Fletcher?
Yeah, it's one of those weird things too, where look at it from like a transcript form. I was reading the transcript the other day, and it was like, what? It kind of, it's glaring, and I don't know if it was like, if you want to be cynical, you could say, okay, this is all in. If you don't, you kind of want to say, okay, this was all like because of the heat of the moment. I don't know, for whatever reason, it was kind of fast paced.
Yeah.
So you could say, hey, there was a little bit of heat of the moment. You can tell, obviously, they were, they're on her side. The majority of that side of the media is. So when everybody started getting heated, former President Trump was heated, VP Harris was heated. So you can say, hey, everybody was heated. This is a closed area. So you don't have to ask so demure because there's no live audience. You know what I mean? So they're just in a small, tight area with, darkened area with lights on them, hot, and everybody's getting heated. So you can see kind of like, hey, this was almost like not a normal debate, but almost like a throwdown, like everybody was like in their own little corner and stuff like that. So if you want to see it that way, you could say, hey, it was kind of heated in that direction, and that's why that happened. If you want to get at the other side, you're kind of saying, yeah, they have the questions, they fed her the questions, they join up all together. But you can look at both sides on it, but it's interesting.
Well, okay, so here's how I see it, guys, and please give us your comments right now. We're gonna read some of the better ones, and we'll read the super chats first. I have no problem with the sorority creating a pack and raising money for their girl. I really don't. I mean, what's fair is fair, right? I mean, they do that on the right, create groups and all that stuff. What I have a problem with is that Davis should have stepped down. That's a conflict of interest. That's a professional conflict of interest. She should not have been one of the moderators. That's it. That's it.
Mm.
That really she shouldn't have been. I mean, listen, Trump is not afraid to go anywhere, as we know. And whether he succeeds or fails, you can at least say is, man, that guy will show up to anything. And you know, he got a lot thrown at him. But you know, it is what it is. I just think that this Davis should not have been one of the moderators. It should have been someone else. But that's just me. That's just me. What do you guys think? We got any good? What do we got? What do we got from people?
All right. So we got to the power source says is a Bokaka. There's a bear perp in the woods. And I think it was sentimented because ABC's bias is a guy blue.
Gotcha. What's up, Snortapoopas Cuber? Good to see you, Snortapoopas.
And we got a super chat by Hemorrhoids Hurts for $2 no more hurt. I got him fixed. Pristine now, baby. There you go. That's how you start your Fridays.
Dude, you know what? That deserves the bigote and a crying uncle. We'll be right back. Wow. Yeah. All right. What's next?
Yeah.
Thank you, Hertz. Thank you for being a member and for the super chat. We want more super chats. We want to keep this channel open. We want to keep this channel growing. You know, hit it, do it.
All right. We got Hammer. We have SGDD. I'm not gonna butcher your name. EX 15 years apart universities. That seems like a loose connection. So I guess it's talking about the sororities, you know, like years.
Oh, okay. So
apart in the university.
15 years apart, the two women,
right,
at different universities. It seems like a loose connection. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So let's go with this. Okay. So, there's several. They're not loosely connected. They're friends, and they chummy and hang out and chimichanga with each other. And there's photos that show that. Am I wrong, Fletcher?
No. And so even though they're separate, the sororities keep pretty tight.
Also, too, that's a high-end network sorority, and then the successful people will keep in touch with each other too. It's like, oh, UAK too, we're at university. Oh, that university. Okay, come on. So that probably started the relationship, but they're pretty close. There's photos of them hanging out with, I believe, the ABC president. I forgot her name. The Loera. So yeah, it's not as loose as you think. Okay, next comment.
All right, so we got business to shed. Marion Mind who Kamala bullies him. Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Good.
Yeah. Wax says the fix is in.
Fix is in.
Bumpy Johnson said the worst fact check in the debate prior to ABC News repeatedly going on Trump was CNN Katie Crawley. She claimed Obama called the Benghazi embassy attack a terrorist attack in the Rose Garden. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I remember Candy Crowley. She claimed Obama called the Benghazi terrorist attack. Wow. Okay. Thank you for that, Bumpy. What up, Bumpy?
All right, member of the channel, Darth Blader says Clinton got heat when Donna Brazile was exposed for sending Hillary a question in advance. Yeah, remember that one?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah. So it's not unknown. We got Sci-Fax member of the channel saying ABC was 100% biased. My friend who doesn't follow any of this watched it with me and pointed out immediately that he doesn't care about the stuff at all, but it stood out to him how even normies saw it. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. New old member, Sci-Fax. Good to have you back.
Yes. Palmore says 99% of the public would never know about the conflict because it won't be reported. They know how they got away with it. Yeah.
That's how they get away with it.
That's how they got away with it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Deanna Nielsen says Trump is scared of Harris. That's why he won't debate her again.
Okay. All right, Diana. Do you really believe that? I think if anything, Trump always loves to be in front of a camera. So I don't think he's scared of her. He loves competition, by the way. And if you remember, the next day they met again at the 9/11 ceremony, and the words he said to her was, "You did a great job last night," and they shook hands again.
Mm-hmm.
So to say he's scared, I really don't agree, Diana. I think in his mind and with his camp, they don't need to debate again. What they've been doing is taking every interview, taking every press conference. I believe Trump is just doing one right now. He's debated Biden, he debated Harris, and this is the final trap. What do you think, Fletch?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that maybe there is a. I mean, if let's say it would take the worst case scenario from the Trump camp that's saying this went horrible for us, we shouldn't do it again. If they're behind in certain polls, they would want to do it again. If you're looking at the Harris side, yeah. So
if they were behind, absolutely, you're absolutely right.
Because if they're saying he's behind on certain topics, you would definitely want to do it again. Like, let's say do a Latino caucus or something, like something for Univision or Telemundo that, they back in the days, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We got Bramble Bull saying ABC has been grooming Moore a non-political for 10 years and threw that all away in one evening.
Wow. See, that just goes to show you, Brahma Bull. What's up, Brahma Bull? Good to see you here. I don't watch mainstream news. I haven't watched it for years. I didn't even know who those people were. And that mirrors the mirror. Yeah. It's one thing I don't even know why he was fact checking anybody. This is the debate. Stay on point. But, yeah. Okay, what else?
All right. And then we got Pete the Cat saying
always
the only true vote.
Always.
The only true vote is to vote for Pedro.
All right, guys. Well, there's been some craziness going on with this past week in regards to maybe the last couple of weeks. Reports, videos, sources, people on the internet claiming that Haitians in particular small town cities be eating your pets. Never thought I'd say that on Latinos. Another quick take. Trump now says Haitian migrants are stealing geese. And, we go to TMZ because they're the best news source.
Top of the line.
Top of the line. After false claims, they ate cats, dogs. Donald Trump now has geese on the brain after promoting his conspiracy theory Haitian migrants are eating pet animals in Ohio. The Republican presidential nominee spoke on stage at his Arizona rally Thursday night. I saw some of that. I made some eye-opening comments about geese days after falsely claiming Haitians were chowing down on dogs and cats in Springfield, Ohio. Trump said they're taking. Should I do Trump?
Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. It's Friday.
They're taking geese, where these geese are, in the park, in the lake, and even walking off with their pets. These people are the worst.
That's right. We're gonna make a big pond, put a big fence around it. It's gonna be beautiful. All the geese is gonna be lovely. You're gonna love it.
What is going on here? Oh, Lordy. During Tuesday night's debate with Harris, Trump claimed immigrants in Springfield were wrecking the way of life in the community, referencing a debunked conspiracy about Haitian migrants. Trump said migrants are eating the cats, eating the dogs, they're eating the pets. But local officials disputed Trump's accusation, said there's no evidence to prove immigrants are committing these acts. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, a Republican, also rejected those claims. Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost, however, defended the reports of these geese snatching on... I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Referencing a police call in which a resident said he saw 4 Haitians carrying a goose. A goose. And we know that you and Mrs. Williams, Mrs. Fletcher, you guys did a video on this. What is your take on this whole craziness?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that people don't understand, that there's a little bit of cultural differences in certain areas of Haiti. And, you know, it's not just about the eating. Is because you have a large percentage of the island that practices a religion that not only when you eat it, but you offer something up. You have to have these sacrifices of those animals to, you know, for their deity. So it's not just kind of like a thing to where they have to just, you know, take the thing. Sometimes fresh blood is needed, all this kind of stuff. It's not, you know, it's not, we've had generations of Haitians in this country, huge communities. Florida, I got tons of friends that have they have little Haiti over there in Florida. Like the same thing, they have like little Brazil and stuff like that. They have, I mean, New York, my wife is just like, you know, they have little parts of it. New York, they have tons of Haitians, but this doesn't really happen because, you know, when they do it, they have kind of like animal, you know, ordinance, right? To where they have to do things a certain way. Like
it's like when you go and fish, you need a fishing license,
right?
You need a pole, you need some string, you need like, you know, little hook.
You can go on certain lakes and stuff like that.
Right. You need a whole thing. You can't just go and dive into a city lake or city pond, whatever, and, you know, grab a fish, and, you know, do your thing. This is not out in the wild. You're not out in the wild, but it's a different culture. Okay, go on.
And it's a different culture that basically they do have these practices. I mean, it's not saying that it's, you know, hey, there's different Hindu cultures, there's different religions, there's a bunch of things that, you know, back in the days, you know, even like there's Muslim things, there's Hindu things and stuff like that, Jewish rituals. I mean, all this kind of ritual stuff. That's the thing.
Mexican. We got the Mexican. We have the Mexican one coming up after you're done. So all
right. Yeah. So it's not a like, hey, it's racism because you're calling it out. No, it's just, you know, that's a fact that it just so happens that, you know, you dump a lot of people in one area. They don't know the culture. They don't know what are the social norms. So they're just going to do what they did when they were back home. Hey, there's an animal. Hey, animals are good eating. And also we can have some extra for what we do. So it's, you know, it's one of those things that happens.
Right. So there's all these indigenous religions and practices from Africa, Latin America, that have been going on here in America for a long time, guys. This is not new. And whatever deities that they, you know, I mean, we're talking about the blood of the lamb. Come on. What are we talking about here? It's just that I believe several thousands of Haitians were sent to this small town that's pretty white bread, correct? I mean, I don't even mean that they're white. They're just, you know, they're it's, you know, they're not New York, or they're not, you know, a diverse culture like Miami. You know, so it's much more of a shock,
right?
When you see someone walking down the street with a broken, gooseneck. I'm gonna go, pray to Chango, and then we're gonna eat this guy. I don't know what.
Right. Yeah. And especially since, there's probably an ordinance against it.
There's probably an ordinance against it. So I see why that's shocking. That stuff doesn't bother me as much as if anyone is, well, first of all, the whole thing of, where they're coming from and how they're coming from. If it's nefarious, it's not good. But what's the crime going on there as far as what real crimes are happening? Are they committing other crimes? Are they not being Are they not following the laws? The rules, the laws. Obviously, if they're, if this is some sort of fast amnesty out of Haiti that I don't know about, that's one thing. And are they being funded by the government? That's another thing. So it's like this really weird headline. And Trump did not look great. I'm going to be honest with you guys. In my opinion, he just needed to let it go after one, maybe twice. He mentioned a debate, and then you're going on to other stuff. It's very bizarre, and particularly the way he went about it. Just his fervor. I get he's upset. I get it, and he's upset for the voters. I get it. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Mexico, we have something similar to the geese. It's not geese, but it's goat. And Trump's you have Trump here. This is a Latino Slant News. Mexicans are eating goats. And there's a Mexican there with a goat taco. And he says, "A huevo." Hell yeah. Heck yeah. A huevo. Where's my laugh? We need a
laugh track.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay, what do we got in the chat?
We got Dark Plato, member of the channel, says sounds like a Maine. 80 is the poorest country in the Americas. Yeah, that is true.
Very poor.
Cerberus says people don't eat cats and ducks, but the worst disease in 100 years came from people eating bats. Ooh. Yeah, I think the part of the ordinance was because the geese are a little bit unclean, and from some of those ponds. So
right,
yeah, So,
but see, here's another thing too, right? Right, with thank you, Cerebus 09. People are nasty. Forget Haitians, just us people in general. Like, we kind of try and eat all kinds of different stuff. We're weird, and then you got weird people. Let me eat a bat.
Oh yeah.
Let me try. I mean, look at the French, man. Frogs and crickets and Oh,
we got crickets. We had crickets in Mexico at school. You had them chocolate.
Yeah, but I'm trying to spread the love here. I don't want you see what I'm trying to do, bro? I'm not sure because it's all Latin America, black. Chill out. We all eat weird shit. That's what I'm saying. Human beings are nasty. We can be nasty. That's all I'm saying. Look at boba tea. Exactly. We got some, man, the Asians, everybody, we all have some weird stuff that we eat that's from our culture. Again, I think the shock here is what are all these Haitian immigrants? Was it 20,000 of them? 20,000?
Yeah, it was something crazy. I think also that what they're trying to do is they're trying to upset the whole, because a lot of people got upset with JD Vance talking about the cat ladies and stuff like that.
Right.
So this was kind of, I think, was a counteract to the cat ladies, because you're like, wait a minute, if you think this guy's commenting about cats, your cats ain't safe. That's why all the memes came out.
Well, yeah, I got problems with JD, and that's another show. Let's move on. Let's move on.
All right, and Sanders says hot dog. Anyone?
I love hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
I'm gonna eat after this. All right. What else? Cyfax
says where there's photos, reports, but there's plenty of videos Haitians who practice this. So if you bring 20,000 of them, there's possibly a few. Yeah.
And absolutely right. And we're a land of freedom of religion as well, to practice your religion, which can be contested, can be a hot issue as well. But there has to be certain laws and certain, okay. Oh, you do what with the geese? Okay, well let's get that in. Let's get a license for that. Let's get a little structure. We like structure here in America, guys. Maybe too much. Okay, go on.
Yep. Stay away from the kitties. I saw a Haitian carrying a geese by the lake. So we have first-hand account.
First-hand account, Tina?
First-hand account.
Or you just saw a photo? Hold on. First-hand account, let me know. All right, go on.
All right, so we got Juice, member of the channel, says, wasn't Trump best moment?
It wasn't, man. It wasn't. I totally agree. And I will tell you on performance, and we said this the other night when we were live with Brandon from the Daily Cella. Harris won that. Harris won it. You know, but I think she was heavily aided. She was heavily aided. You know, because I think there was also a lot of people expecting her to fall flat on her face. You know, so that, along with the rally sizes, was not Trump's best moments. You know, he took the bait. Okay, let's go on. What else?
All right, so we got Jill, the River's daughter.
Jill,
says,
what's up, River daughter?
It was reported in the news recently concerning the cannibal gangs in Haiti, also regarding their sacrifice of animals and voodoo gods. Yeah, I think that's kind of what we're saying.
Move on. Next one.
All right. So the next one we have Snail Messiah. It's geese on fold. They're delicious. In Denmark, we have an entire day where all we eat is
There
geese.
you go. See, even Denmark, you can't get much whiter than that. Denmark. Black and white together, right? Black and white, eating geese. There you go.
Not from the pond and not your cat. Probable says, so I guess it was 20,000 into a city of 57,000.
Dude, that's like you added to the population of like, was it like a third? You added? That's crazy. That's crazy. Next, let's go.
All right. So next we have a super chat.
Woo!
From Hammer and Hortz. It's in a past life, I owned Mexican restaurants in Australia. Last century, U.S. politics is pure entertainment. Trump is hilarious, and the Kamala cackle. Wow.
Wait a minute. We need to talk. You had Mexican restaurants in Australia. That's like a Cheech Marin movie, going to Shrimp on the Barbie.
That's how you do it,
dude. What was your best?
Seller?
Plate? Yeah. What was your best seller? Hertz? Was it a taco, enchilada, nachos? I'm very curious. Okay, what else we got? Oh, thank you for the $5. Let's play something for you.
Well, hold on one second.
Oh, okay.
So we have Johnny Gonzalez, member of the channel, gifted 5 Latino Snipe memberships.
Okay, well then let's play something good. Well, you got those start off. Here we go. And one more.
The low rider is a little higher.
Nice. Dave Bomb, Dalton B, Stunt Brat, and Patrick Lemire.
Yeah, thank you so much, Johnny Gonzalez.
Wow, I think we're getting there, man. We're getting there. This is amazing. It's the best. It's incredible. It's gonna be the best.
It's gonna be the biggest website.
It's gonna be the biggest Latino ever, Hispanic. I love it. I love Hispanics.
It's the best.
It's the best. It's the best. All right, let's move on to bigger political news items. Post-debate ads from both campaigns. So let's bring it up. And oh, wait a minute. I want to bring this up. Day one. Okay, let's bring up. Okay, so we're gonna play the Donald Trump one that just came out 2 days ago. So that's pretty much right after the debate. You guys ready? Here we go. It's 1 minute long.
What would you do day one?
There are a number of things on day one. On day one priority.
Ready on day one.
Kamala, day one was January of 2021.
Day one for Kamala was 3.5 years ago. Why hasn't she done it?
Crime rates have skyrocketed over the past 4 years.
This just in, inflation is headed in the wrong direction.
In June of 2022, inflation peaked at a high of 9.1%, which was the highest since November of 1981.
We continue to see mass crossings without any resistance whatsoever. We continue to see mass releases, and we continue to see border
Border Patrol completely outmanned.
Harris was a, quote, central member of the national security decision-making team, and Harris herself said she was the last person in the room.
The NFIB's optimism index slipped again in March and has remained at recessionary levels for nearly a year.
Where has she been? And why hasn't she done it? Why hasn't she done it?
Wow. Wow. Okay. What are your thoughts there? Let me, no, go ahead. Give me your thoughts.
No, it's a pretty good ad. You know, they just hit at it and ask the question. You know, it's because basically she's been going around saying, I'm going to do all this, I'm going to do all that, but so it's kind of like the two-sided thing. If you go, okay, she's the vice president, she doesn't have too much power, then she has no accomplishment. Yeah. But then when she says, well, I've done all this, well, which is it? Did you do something or did you not do something? So it's kind of like if she stands on it saying, yes, I was able to do a ton of stuff as the vice president, then okay, then what were those things? And there you go. But if she's saying, well, I don't have full authority, then okay, so then you have nothing. So it's kind of like, dang if you do, dang if you don't.
I will say this, guys. I did a little fact checking on her decision making with the pullout of Afghanistan. She really had nothing to do with it. She was physically there, but it was really she had nothing to do with it as far as any kind of final voice or final decision making. But it's a Biden-Harris campaign, administration. I get it. And you can even say some of the policies of Trump in regards to Afghanistan over the years escalated to where Biden made an even worse decision. So, there's all that. Okay, my feelings is, man, he got all this in under a minute. It's pretty damning. That's full throttle, man. That's full throttle. So I think if I was them and going after independent voters, a lot of this is interesting, particularly the record of the last 4 years. Probably would have hit on maybe some of the COOF stuff. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of independents, a lot of people under libertarians and JFK, Robert RFK Jr. Really don't like that government intervention stuff. So, yeah, okay. So that's let's get like one or two comments, and then I'm going to bring up the Kamala Harris commercial there, Fletch. You there?
Yeah, just there was some background noise. I'm in the truck. So, Hemorrhoid said it was taquitos to your answer.
Oh,
profit margins. Yeah, Mexican food is crazy good. Back in the day, no one had heard of them in Austria, and food was fantastic. We imported ingredients from the U.S. and Mexico. There you go.
I love it. I love taquitos, man. You can't go wrong. I mean, it's pretty hard to go wrong with taquitos.
There you go, little flautas.
Okay, what else do we got?
So, Sci-Fact says Harris flipped on so many of her policies to simply garner votes and promises to be a better employee if you promote her, but won't do anything till then.
I'm not looking at it, but what was that last one you just said? The last line?
She promises to do better employee if you promote her, but won't do any of it till then. So basically, if she was an employee, she just basically was telling you how great she'll do things, but she won't do great things until you promote her.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Tina Guzman says she stood by the results of the pullout. I think we're talking.
She sure did. Yeah. Yes, she did. Yep. So. Absolutely. I'm just trying to give a little more, information there.
Hammer says, "Where's Biden? He just disappeared off the scene."
No. You know what? We want to do a Biden sighting. I think we have. Do we have that? Give me a second there. What else? Who else do we got? I'm gonna find that Biden side for you.
Okay. So Griffin, what's up, Griffin? Fair warning, if you ask my opinion about the debate, I'm the right.
Okay. Yes.
This is what it goes. Broger says this two-party system is not going to benefit the average American as long as it continues. We're going to continue to get the same old. We definitely need a third party.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah. You guys are for the third party system?
Am I what?
For that third party system?
Am I up for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Why?
No, just usually when you have a pie and then you cut it in two, you get more of the pie. But when you cut it into more pieces, you get less of the pie.
Yeah,
like
there's this whole thing of can it ever be viable?
Yeah.
And really make a run, which is Okay, so we got the you guys were asking for Theo Joe, right? So we found Theo Joe on the campaign trail. But I don't know if you know this, but apparently he's switched allegiance there. This is not a meme. This is real.
Yeah, not AI.
It's not AI. That is Theo Joe with a MAGA hat on. Now, do you think he was just being funny? Or do you think he was taking a jab at the Harris campaign?
Well, that's the whole thing. If you want to look at it to cynical eyes, you can say this was a jab at the campaign for basically ousting him because he never wanted to go anywhere. And the powers that be decided he wasn't going to do it. But if you look at it in the playful way, he was just bantering with, folks out there. Because if you look at some of the other pictures from this part, he was in an area that was heavily Trump, and like all the kids that were in the background, they had Trump shirts and stuff like that.
Right.
And the fellow that was there, he was like, once you put on the hat, it's almost like a tongue-in-cheek kind of stuff, like egging him on, like, hey, old dude, put the hat on, So.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think they even called each other like old farts or something like that. It was like funny banter.
Yeah.
But do you guys think that Theo Joe was also sticking it to the Democratic Party? I mean, he's on his way out. What does he care?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where you kind of go, hey, you could take it all kinds of ways, and if you want to, he left it ambiguous, which is rare for the party to left things ambiguous, because they're very kind of strategic on what they say. If they want to leave it ambiguous, they'll go full on ambiguous. But this was the least ambiguous thing ever that they did. So it seemed a little out of place.
Wow. Well, someone asked, where Theo Joe's been. There you have it. There you have it, guys. Let me know your thoughts there on Theo Joe. We have any other fun starred comments?
Yeah, I have a couple.
Got a couple. As we're getting ready for our next story, hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Remember, guys, if you're watching this on a replay, make sure you're subscribed to the Latino Slant, our YouTube channel. We got new videos every day. We're live Monday nights and Friday afternoons. And Fridays are till November are going to be our political driven shows.
Julie's a member of the channel, says, "Oh, Joe, he is funny." So I think Julissa thinks it was a jab, Bucello Maserati says, "I also wear bad hats." See what you did there. And Snarflophagus K. Berg says the White House claimed he did it to show unity. Yeah, right. See, there's always a cynical side. All right, so Brogu says he was taking a jab at Kamala. After all, he was pushed out for being the nominee for president of the United States. Yeah,
yes, he was, man.
Yeah,
that is a fact. He was pushed out. That is a fact. That is a fact. So maybe some of his, because that Biden family tried to hang on as much as they could. Yeah. Even a couple of weeks or whatnot after that debate. And You know, someone brought the hammer down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay, so now we're going to the Kamala Harris ads. All Americans, it's titled. This is brand new. I think maybe not even an hour old. This is on her official YouTube channel. So let's go right now.
As a prosecutor, I never asked a victim or a witness, are you a Republican or a Democrat? The only thing I ever asked them, are you okay? And that's the kind of president we need right now. Someone who cares about you and is not putting themselves first. I intend to be a president for all Americans and focus on investing right now in you, the American people. And we can chart a new way forward. I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
All right. What are your thoughts there?
It's one of those things where you say very little because you I think they feel like they're ahead, so they don't have to really say anything when they do their things. So it's just, you know, hey, check it out. I'm middle class. I'm just like you. I'm able to do this. And it's, you know, it's nice. Just her voice. It's like, chalkboard.
Let me know what you guys think in the chat of this commercial here. Here's my problem, guys.
As a prosecutor, I never asked a victim or a witness, are you a Republican or a Democrat? The only thing I ever asked them, are you okay?
Okay. That's a closing argument from the debate. Line for line, word for word. This is clipped, right, from the debate. Looking in the camera, looking fly, all that good stuff. So what does that tell me? It's a complete script. It's inauthentic for me. It also tells me, when I heard this debate the other night and she said that line, are you okay? I'm like, that's such an odd thing to say. You want to be the leader of the free world. Why would you say that? You know, are you okay? We've been okay. We're Americans. You know, we pick ourselves up. You know, the thing is we don't like. No, you know what? Where we're not okay is with the government intervention into our lives, and paying outrageous taxes, and et cetera, expenses goes down the list. That's where we're not okay. What are you gonna do about it? Say you're for all Americans. We'll put that down for a second. You say you're for all Americans. So that whole thing, Fletcher, was pulled from her closing arguments. That says to me, the closing argument, along with a lot of what you said, was very polished, very rehearsed, very scripted. You know, coming from theater, coming from live with an actor, talk about rehearsing lines till you get them out of the way where it seems natural, where it seems like it's flowing out. I can call it. I know it, and I see that. You know, that's the opposite of what Trump is. And then, there's some that would argue that Trump is almost too off the cuff. You know, because he doesn't like staying on a what do you call it? What do you call the thing when you're reading off the teleprompter?
Teleprompter.
So yeah. There's another one. But go ahead. You were gonna bring something up.
Oh yeah. So we had a lot of members in the chat that had stuff. So, and that's we love you, members, and that's where we're starting. You guys first. Are you okay? No, thanks for reminding me. I think Syfax is being facetious.
Wow.
Darth Plato investing in a euphemism for spent money they don't have.
Right. Wow.
Johnny Gonzalez, member of the channel. I'm confused with the slogan, a new way forward. New way from who? From Joe?
From herself?
What?
Very strange. Yeah. She's not, yeah, go on. Because I'm gonna bring up her second commercial right now, and I'm gonna talk about this. Yeah.
All right. She laughs.
What's up, Ace?
Darth Player said every politician wants to be POTUS, not POTUS wants to be one-term POTUS. Yeah, that's true. Tulisa says, why would she ask them what party they belong to? It's weird. Kamala says, as a prosecutor, never asked anyone if they were Democrat or Republican. The only thing I asked them is, are you black, white, Indian?
As a prosecutor, I always, are you okay? Are you okay? What's up, Brogu?
Mulligan one says, what did she say to those innocent men she kept in prison by withholding evidence?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? I'm moving forward.
Moving forward. Okay, let's bring up the other ad here. And this is from a day ago. And it looks like this is clipped again. This is from her official YouTube page. I'm gonna check this out. This one's a minute long.
I want to turn to the issue of abortion.
For 52 years, they've been trying to get Roe v. Wade into the states. I did a great service in doing it. It took courage to do it. And the Supreme Court had great courage in doing it.
I have talked with women around our country. You want to talk about this is what people wanted? Pregnant women who want to carry a pregnancy to term, suffering from a miscarriage, being denied care in an emergency room because the healthcare providers are afraid they might go to jail, and she's bleeding out in a car in the parking lot. She didn't want that. Her husband didn't want that. A 12 or 13-year-old survivor of incest being forced to carry a pregnancy to term. They don't want that. I think the American people believe that certain freedoms, in particular the freedom to make decisions about one's own body, should not be made by the government. I'm Kamala.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's rich.
Yeah, that last line got me. I believe anyone that works for her campaign has had to have been fully vaccinated. So, go ahead. What are your thoughts there, Fletcher?
Yeah, this one, at least for me, was a very very hard thing to hear her say that. But it's one of those things. I mean, she's doing the talking points that she basically could give, and it's funny because like in YouTube, when you doing videos and stuff like that, one of the interesting things that you could do when you don't want to look for new material is to take from your old clips and then put them into like a new thing.
Yeah.
So she obviously thought she did great in this, and this is like a great take and a great clip. So it's like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. So in a way, it's she's saving time. You know what I mean? And not doing anything new because they believe that this came out really genuine and really something that they want to push.
So okay. So as far as a political ad campaign, ad goes, right? I think it's very effective because Trump did the same thing in regards to making the opponent look like the enemy, looking bad. And this was clipped and from their debate, which leads me to believe she had that scripted as well. She had it well rehearsed. She knew the example she was going to use in regards to a woman bleeding out in a car with a husband. It's not okay. Da 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 da. It's very powerful. When she was doing it, it was very powerful. I think it was very well done. It was one of her better moments. This is a tough issue for Trump to balance it. That being said, I thought Trump rebutted as best as he could. I think he just, he had that problem with would you veto the federal abortion ban? I think people didn't like the way he answered that, the way he approached that. Okay, going back to this. So up until this point, it's been all from the debate, right, Fletch?
Yeah, so it was basically a clip from the debate, and then you have the one thing that she did with the actors in the restaurant.
Well, here's my thing, right? So here's what I'm gonna look at. Okay, white lady, white people, white people, white people, white women, That's who this ad is for. No Latinos, no blacks, no people of color, no men, no men. And, you know, that hard progressive side is just saying men should not even be legislating on this. How dare they? So that's my take on this, which, again, it's very powerful. It's, that subliminal message, and it goes and it goes right to the white suburban female voters, college educated. Boom, this is for you. Boom, I'm going to scare the shit out of you because that man is evil. He's going to take away your reproductive rights. It's a great, very well done campaign ad. The last part we can poke fun at in regards to a couple things here. Let's put the volume up.
Decisions about one's own body should not be made by the government. I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
So obviously, it should not be made by the government when they were pretty draconian with the coup that happened, right? Also, too, she's talking about this new generation of leadership, this new what do you call it? New way forward. I mean, yes, you are younger than Trump, but I'm younger than you, Kamala. You've been in this game for decades. Let's not get it twisted, for a long time. It's not like you're AOC. You're 25 years older, I believe, AOC. So, oh yeah, no problem. Okay, so still got 110 people here. What are your thoughts, Fletcher? Can you talk with us at all right now, or?
Yeah. Just had there's there was some background noise and all stuff that we're getting in the thing.
Okay, let's read some of the chats. Do we got any?
Chats? Yeah, so Yolanda Gaines says, according to WDW Pro, Kamala was given the questions earlier. Disney's clear on her side. That's not fair.
Yolanda, I saw the post he put up. I want to wait till there's an affidavit to talk about it. But you're right. I did see that quote. I did see the tweet. Thank you for that. Thank you, Yolanda, for being here. Good to see you.
Cynthia Condon says she's such a darn liar. Dana Nelson said, no, she's not go to Texas or Ohio.
Okay.
So basically, I think she's saying that, what she's saying is right. People are fundamental misunderstanding of Roe v. Wade. It was a bad law, and RBG agreed. I think Ruth Bader Ginsburg, he's referring to. Kamala puts the cute and persecute. That could be a good sticker.
Oh my God, that's a T-shirt.
That's a T-shirt.
That's a T-shirt.
Such the hat done right. Let's
you
see.
Ain't right there. You ain't right.
Let the state decide. Voters have a bigger voice at the state level. And
they have been, and that's there's 19 states that have banned it. These leaders are elected by us. That's what, in those 19 states, that's what they want. That's what they want. It's and if you're that far of left where it's hard to process, I feel for you, but that is the reality in those 19 states. It's different reality in different states.
Right.
Okay.
Julie's a member of the channel. Come on, Trump is an anti-abortion. He never has been.
He never has been.
Big time.
He's if anything, he's a right of center Democrat.
Yeah. Southfax says we want to make a blanket law about abortions and jabs through the government, which clearly says democracy to them, but giving the states to vote isn't. Make it make sense.
Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, is that it?
Do you want some more?
No, let's move on. Because what I have here is a kind of like a two-part thing I want to talk about, and I believe these are like our main issues here. A little under a year ago, LatinoUSA did a interview with Kamala Harris. And again, I have the links in the video box description. We won't share it with you in the live chat, in the video box description. So we're going to go to LatinoUSA, PBS, very left program, which I've always respected. Hinojosa is a pioneer, and you're going to hear a lot from Hinojosa in these two parts. So this was last fall. Apparently, LatinoUSA, it took them a couple of years to get this interview. And in it, they got to fly around with Kamala for the day. They got to go to some black and brown youth events, apparently. And then they finally got to talk with her. Now, the headline, the news line here is, our news item is, Kamala won't apologize to Latinos. What are you talking about, Polly? Okay. Well, this goes back to her being the border czar, being the person that's going to work with other Latin American countries to invest in other countries, in those countries, to create prosperity there. And she's her, along with companies, have raised over $4 billion. So I got that fact check. I'll bring that up in a minute, but let's get to this. So you see them there. Hinojosa is she reminds me of one of my tias, man. She's pretty incredible. I got to give it to her.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance.
Can you hear this?
Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news.
Oh, I think he had to go. Let me know if you guys can hear this. I need a sound check in the
Now you can see the sky and stars and all of that.
I need a sound check.
The short point there and the obvious point being that it is within our power to actually do something about it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I can hear it. We can hear it. Yeah.
Thank you, Johnny.
Majority of these extreme weather occurrences.
Okay, so I'm going to go all the way to the 46 minute where they've had, this discussion, and Hinojosa pushes back. This is actually also too pre in Gaza. This was recorded in September of 2023. So let's go to this.
I'm in favor of the Second Amendment, and we need an amendment. So the Republican leadership way.
Dollars that were appropriated during the Trump administration. President Biden says
now they believe they are politically profiting from the chaos that they are in. And we're going to keep.
President Biden says he had to use the money in this way. And when asked if he thought the border wall would be effective, the president said no. Okay, back to my interview now with the vice president.
So finally, and this is a hard one because it's such an emotional issue, right? And politics and campaigning, there's a lot of emotion, right? So I was like, well, people would love to hear the vice president apologize for, you said once at one point, don't come.
I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come.
Okay. We all know
the
that.
The United States will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border.
Force our laws.
Come from Central America, and people were
enforce our laws and secure our border, right? Which to the far left or to the left, or even these shows such as LatinoUSA and the supporters, is shocking to hear. That's the last thing they want to hear. That's like, your Trump 2.0. What's going on? We elected you. Got to be more liberal. What's going on? Right? So that's why Hinojosa is replaying that. And that's why she's pushing on this, which I really respect her for doing that.
Really shocked. And then I thought, well, come from Central
laws and secure our border.
You said, don't come from Central America. And people were really shocked. And then I thought, well, Joe Biden actually has been covering and on the issue of immigration since I've been a journalist. He's really the one that should apologize to every immigrant that has been mistreated or badly treated in the country. And I'm like, well, will the vice president even ask the president? Because if you apologize, if you said, look, we are sorry.
Well,
All right, let me know if you can see and hear me. I think I got frozen. Give me a thumbs up in the chat, and we'll get back to this recording. This, by the way, is up on LatinoUSA. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so let me take it back at like 20 seconds.
Badly treated in the country. And I'm like, well, will the vice president even ask the president? Because if you apologize, if you said, look, we are sorry for the mess. We didn't create it.
We didn't create the mess.
But we are sorry for what it's doing now.
Well, listen, let me just be very clear. My heart aches for anyone who has to flee their home, especially those who flee harm to themselves or their family, much less those who have to leave a place they love because they just simply can't take care of the basic necessities of their family if they stay. In fact, that is why I have taken on the issue of the root causes of people leaving and what we are seeing in terms of migration that is happening, in particular from the northern part of Central America. I have now raised over $4 billion to focus on what we can do to support people in their natural desire to stay and not have to leave. The majority of people, you and I both know this, majority of people don't want to leave home. They don't want to leave their grandmother. They don't want to leave the church where they pray. They don't want to leave the neighborhood they grew up in. And the only reason they do usually is one or two reasons. They are escaping and fleeing some harm, or they can't satisfy their basic needs. So at the core of what you are talking about is the importance of humanity and having an approach that is humane and understands the condition of people.
And some people are not worried that they're not feeling that from Joe Biden and from you. That's why I'm pressing you on it. How do you push through on that?
Again, I gotta give Hinojosa respect. She's not letting her off the hook, because what Kamala, how she answered that sounded very nice. Yes, we all can appreciate the human crisis and the implications of having to leave, whether it's political or social or political persecution, or just going to find work. But you said this: do not come. You said this: it's also Theo Joe's fault. So what's up? You're gonna apologize? What's up? That's it. That's what Hinojosa's pressing her on.
Well, I hope that they see, in terms of the approach that we are taking, for example, the work that I'm doing on the root causes, not to mention the history of my work on this issue, to know I care deeply. I've been working on this issue for years. Talk about California together to represent unaccompanied.
Okay, we're back. Let me know if we're back. And I'm not on my Wi-Fi. I'm on my Ethernet cable, which should be like a great pipe of internet. So listen, we are really done listening to this. We're gonna move on to this next part. But again, this full audio interview is up in my in the video box description. She exactly. She danced around it. And you're dancing around it from a progressive public radio program. LatinoUSA has been around for a long time. All props to Hinojosa. I cannot say that enough. But if you cannot even answer that, then we know what's Kamala's jamming in. Yeah, I'm not going to give up though. So I think it's really interesting. And you'll listen to the last 10 minutes also too. They say goodbye to Kamala, and then, Hossa and her producer are talking, and they're like, yeah, it was great, but let's not get blinded by the lights of being, wined and dined. There's still some problems here. She didn't answer questions. So there's a level of a journalistic guts that these guys, Hossa and her producer had in this. Now let's move on up to 2 days ago, where Hossa was on Christine Amampur. Let's apologize for jacking up her name. This is the same lady you just heard. And here are her thoughts. Kamala Harris was not able, quote unquote, to seal the deal on Gaza. LatinoUSA anchor Maria Hinojosa says that for young American voters of color, the critical foreign policy issue in Gaza is Gaza, not Ukraine. So let's hear what she has to say.
The thing, Christian, is that right now on the ground here in the US with young voters, particularly young voters who are not white, the issue that they are talking about is not Ukraine. The issue that they're obsessed about, and I would say rightly so, is what's happening in Gaza. So that, I would say, I would have liked for the debate to have spent a little bit more time on international issues, on the question of Gaza. And I just have to say that in that moment when Kamala looks at Donald Trump and says this, right? When she looked at him and said it to his face, "You are considered a disgrace." On the international scale, this is where people are just like, wow, this is going to be the president. This is going to be our president again, when it's not just Ukraine. Now it's Gaza. But sadly, she was not able to seal the deal on the question of her position on Gaza. And I think that this is one of the main points for international foreign policy that will, I mean, I hate to say it, but it could make or break her election. And so that's where I would be focusing the attention now.
Wow. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts there? Let me tell you guys this, and I'm going to get to the chat. Fletcher's left, so it's just me and you guys, and then we got political memes. We got some funny memes. What do you guys think of this? Let me tell you guys also, in those 10 minutes on the audio interview that I have the link to, again, it's in the video box description. She stated, it took us years to get this interview, and you know what? We want another one. We want another interview, because in her words, there was a lot of questions I didn't get to ask. I don't think she got that second interview. From last year to now, I don't think she got another interview. There's no way. There's no way. And I don't necessarily think, Hossa should never say this. I don't think she's 100% behind Harris. I'm just putting these two together for you guys, because I saw that Gloria, made the rounds on CNN this week. I don't see her a lot. And then it reminds me of that interview, the audio interview. And then for her to say, listen, you didn't seal the deal. You missed the mark on what young kids, young voters, it's not Ukraine, it's the other place. That's way more vital in the young voters' minds than Ukraine. You didn't seal the deal, and it could cost you your election. I wanted to bring that up. And see what you guys think. Hope everyone is doing well. Let's go to your comments. Gaza is on the minds of our young people. America should stop sending Israel $6 million every year. Michigan is absolutely crazy about Gaza. When your foundation is crumbling, why would you send resources to help someone who literally never helps you? Dark Plato. We're going to go with IP is a pet topic for Dems. It's been in the schools for decades. It's the nectar of the elite. Wow. Gabby says, no way. Why would Americans worry about G? You guys have your own problems to be thinking about G. I call it BS. And why G? What happens with I? I can't believe people support T. I'm doing this, guys, because I don't want to get Bonzo. Commas in the bag for I. Well, so is Trump, no? So yeah, man. I wanted to bring those to your attention in regards to not being able to seal the deal. But now let's move on to we got memes. I promised you guys memes, and I'm going to deliver on the memes. They're great. They're going to be great. Who's ready for some memes? And then we'll close it up here. It's been a great, another great one for the books. Hour and a half with us. You guys have been fantastic. New members, tons of new members, and super chats too. Been great. So we got memes. This is, I believe this is a meme created by Jill Stein. Oh my God. Third party. The Harris Trump ticket, Wall Street war, genocide, together forever. Wow. Woo. Man. Tell us how you really feel. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't my PDF. Let's get a PDF. I created a PDF for you guys. I knew that was out of order. Hold on. Was that the PDF? Wait, hold on a second, guys. Did the PDF not happen? Oh, man. Okay, look, you guys got to give me a second, because what had happened is I thought that I had created this PDF and it didn't happen. So now I'm going to have it to recreate. It'll take me a second here. Okay, quick action, create PDF. Okay, we're in business. Okay, here we go. Bring it back up because we all love memes. Let's get rid of the old one. Over 100 people still hanging out with us. Make sure you guys are subscribed, every one of you guys, right now. Also, too, smash the like, and we'll end the video poll right after the memes. How about that? So you got all these things to do. You have a bunch of things to do. But what I'm going to do is show you some memes, and we can have a chuckle. A match made in heaven. The horror of one. Eesh. Jill Stein is up, Polly. Very mature of you to forgive. I haven't. Stood us up. Gotcha. Stood us up. Okay, here we go. You guys saw that one? Here's the next one. Is Trump on the campaign trail saving cats and geese? Oh, Lord. Saving cats and geese. Man. What's the next one? Oh, it's a duck? Sorry, Diana. Duck. Saving cats and ducks. Thank you. All right, we got memes. I don't know what this one meant in regards to, I'm going to save that one. Yo también tengo algo de mexicano. I needed a Fletcher here for that one. Okay, here we go. DNC looking back, 8% undecided Republicans. Looking good right now. to the 40% progressives, who is the girlfriend, not happy. Why are you looking at that 8% undecided Republicans? Huh, DNC? What's going on? Are you thinking of crossing the line? How dare you? How dare you? From Kamala wins. There, let me take that thing off. We got memes. Breaking new reporting shows that not one Fortune 100 CEO is supporting Donald Trump, and that is Bernie Sanders. Why they put Bernie Sanders' head on this? What is going on? What is going on? Dems have no tack. Well, Republicans have crossed the line for Harris. I'm here. I heard that. All right, someone explain this meme to me when you get a second. Next one. Live breaking news. Harris secures support of yet another legendary warmonger. Orange man bad, says Sauron of the Maiar. I think this refers to Dick Cheney giving his approval, his recommendation that, as you said, wow. Is Sauron supposed to be Darth Cheney? Yeah, Johnny. Oh, oh my God. This is like an AI. Okay, you're looking at the top to bottom. What appears to be a Kamala Harris, nicely pushing, being nice to the elderly, an elderly Biden in a wheelchair. It's nice. It's a nice day on the cliffs there. It's pretty, like, strolling down the hillside there to see a beautiful ocean view. But wait. She pushed him off, man. She pushed him off. What is really going on with this one? Wow. Oh, I think we have an answer for the Bernie. I think Bernie, because he was the last Democrat to pretend not to favor corporations. Gotcha. Yeah, someone had asked in the chat earlier what happened to Biden. Yeah, Julissa. Oh man, that's what happened to Biden. Pretty much. That's really figuratively what happened to Biden. Figuratively. Okay, this is from Indian Hills Community Center. This is their outdoor sign, I guess, where they put up events. The problem with political jokes is that they sometimes get elected. I like that. Diana from the last one. What's funny about that meme, doesn't even look like Harris. Well, yeah. Well, we know. Good to see you, awesome one. Okay, got another one here. Okay, so this looks like Kamala's Converse walking away from the red Cheeto man that she just stomped over. Cheetos Puffs. And you can see on the foot that stepped forward, written on the side, we won't go back. So obviously, the meme doesn't mean the last 4 years that Kamala's been in power, but the 4 years before that. And then you got an eagle stealing the Cheeto Trump, the Trump Cheeto. And I guess you could see her walking towards the nation's Capitol building there. So, you know, she's moving on. We're moving on with Kamala. I don't understand the pearls around her ankle. What is that? Oh, cheating. Well, Cheetos too is that he's so red. He's like a red Cheeto that's been around for a long time. All right, what's next? Yet another heroic Trump running from evil Haitians. The cat in one hand, real fat cat. And is this a goose now? Correct me if I'm wrong. This looks like a goose. Running away, trying to protect the day there. Wow. It's something else. It's a goose. Thank you. Waterfowl being eaten. Ouch. Okay. The pearl on her ankle are a symbol for the end. It's just worthless. I don't know, John. And what's going on, John? I don't know, man. It's a weird one. Okay, we got another one. Oh, this is actually not a meme. This is actually a real sign that was seen in Tucson yesterday, I believe, when Trump visited Tucson and gave a speech at the Linda Ronstadt concert hall of all places. What I hear, Linda Ronstadt was not happy about that. She issued a statement, obviously. And the sign is all in Spanish, and it's not nice. Basically says "Chinga tu maga," and then the bottom, "No más naranja." So, you know, F your MAGA, and no more oranges. Yeah, that was a sign. No more orange man. And that was a sign that was put up, I believe on the, you know, the, what do you call the motorcade route? That one's clever. Yeah, that's all right. It's kind of on the nose. Linda Ronstadt is still living in 1977. Yeah. And I think that is it. Those are the memes, baby. We got memes. Okay, let's close up the votes. Oh, 105 votes. You guys have been amazing today. 48 people still with us in YouTube, and then combined with X, over 105. It's been a great time. We're going to be here every Friday. Let's get the final votes, the final tally. And I hope everyone's doing well. And we're going to put this down. Paste. While we do, the Baza says, member of the channel, I'm so tired of musicians and their statements. I don't care what they think. Music talent doesn't make them necessarily politically astute. And you're seeing that they were just going to coalesce to the left, majority, and then some to the right. And some that are being forced and won't give their endorsement either way, which I respect even more. Caitlin Clark and Usher are just, some of those are just like, you know what? Go and vote, get informed, make your own judgments. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Okay, you got the final tally here. It's Friday the 13th, guys. Who are you most afraid of? With 49%, it's your mom's chancla. Hands down. 23% Freddy Krueger's Claw, 17% Jason's Machete, 9% Michael Myers' Kitchen Knife, 105 votes. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, that was a huge winner. That was a huge winner. Hertz, good to have you as a member, and thank you for all the for the gifts. Great fun. Thanks, friends. Chat. Special thanks to the wrenches. No more oranges offends Dutch vote. Okay, so let's make a couple announcements here. Be some videos this weekend, of course. I'll be live this Monday night. Going to be talking the latest entertainment stuff. Coming up, let me look at that calendar here. September 22nd, which is what's today? The 13th? So it is a week from Sunday. Wow. A week from Sunday, we're going to have my birthday stream, special September 22nd birthday stream. We'll invite some buddies. We'll play. I don't know. We'll do some fun stuff. But it'll be a birthday stream on the 22nd. As far as movies, what am I seeing? What am I watching? What's opening up? We'll get some out of the theater. We'll get some out of the theater reactions. I like doing the out of the theater. It's a lot of fun. New movies in September. What are you guys seeing this month? I mean, after Beetlejuice, I mean, kind of burned out on movies right now. I'm not going to lie. What are you guys checking out? Okay, you got Beetlejuice. Here, let me bring this up with you guys. Oh, we got another gift. Samuel Maine gifted 1 Latino Slam membership. Charlie became a member. What's up? Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, I'm celebrating my 25th. Actually, times 2. 25 times 2 plus 4. That'll be it. What's up, Alparaíso? Oh, Parasito. Haven't seen you in a minute. Charlie, Samuel, thank you guys so much. That is awesome. Let's see what movies. There's an Indian movie I want to see. It's called Arm. I just got to travel to Orange County to see it. So that'll be on my list. That is on my list. But just as far as mainstream movies, we saw Beetlejuice. It was okay. The Killer's Game. Studio behind John Wick. Features The Killer's Game, starring Dave Bautista. Nah, I'm not going to see that. Nah. Speak No Evil, September 13th. Oh, that's today. The remake of the 2022 Danish film. I loved the Danish film. Well, listen, it's very disturbing, guys. Very disturbing. You're going to see Phantom Events, Ninja Scroll. I'm going to see the Superman movie. That's right. That's it. Actually, for my birthday, guys, I want to see the Superman film and I want to go to a Dodger game. Yay. Happy birthday. Yay. Big veterano, Pauline, dude. Getting up there. Hey, still looking fit. Still keeping it going for you guys. So I do want to see the Superman movie. Okay. Transformers 1, September 20th. Rosa really liked it. Maybe I'll check it out. Look for that review coming up soon. Never Let Go with Haley Berry. If Romy wants to see it, I'll go see it. Megalopolis. I want to see that. I want to see that. That's September 22nd, though, guys. That's September 22nd. Wild Robot. Yes, I want to see Wild Robot. I'm hearing great things about Wild Robot. Okay, so there's two movies I'm very interested in at the end of the month. That's September, and then we know the first week of October is Joker. I want to see Speak No Evil. Man, you know what? Okay. See it. I really doubt they're going to do the original Danish ending because the Danish ending is so un-Hollywood. But hey, it's out now and looking fabulous. Thank you. Happy birthday. Can't wait to see the Latino cake. Yeah, we'll do something fun. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can get a musico to play some, in the background and get some music for you guys live. The original Speak No Evil was a devastating ending. The remake is different. It's going to be very different. I cannot imagine them even attempting to do the original Danish ending. Hell, Danish film, which Speak No Evil. Look it up. It's incredible. We loved it. I mean, it's not fun, guys. It's not a happy ending. Let's look it up. Called Arm Movie. This is playing in Orange County. So I got to travel 30 miles. It's all right. So there's a video. Let's watch. And I saw that Nana Prince had. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Remove. Let me share this with you guys. I saw that my buddy Nana Prince, and he's got a great channel out of India, gave ARM a really big shout out in his review, and I kind of stopped watching his review because I didn't want it to ruin it for me. But this is out. I think this might be the movie for me to check out. Let's check out this teaser trailer. Oh man, that looks like fun. I think this is like an older. Oh yeah, there's let me see, ARM. There's a recent one. ARM movie trailer 2 weeks ago. Let's watch this one. Okay, I don't want to see any more because I'm going. I have decided I'm going to see this. Okay, really quick. I mean, this particular industry in India is called Mulligan. These guys do the grittier, rooted stories better than Bollywood, than the bigger ones. But the production has gotten so amazing this year. And look, man, like these are the movies Hollywood used to make. That's the only thing that upsets me. So yeah, I'm gonna check this one out. All right, so yo loco, what's up, Ralph? I can't send super chats for some reason. Play watch Adam's Apple with it, Mads Mikkelsen. If you can't send a super chat, is that right? Let me. Are you trying to send one? There is problems with that in Midnight's Edge as well. So if you guys. And we get to keep more of our money, which is what you guys would want, no? So let me put my PayPal link right now in the chat, and I would really, really appreciate it. I just tried sending it 5 times. What? Sorry, guys. Did I freeze again? Or am I back? Let me know if I'm back. Yeah. Thank you, Johnny. Thanks for being here. We're wrapping up. Yeah, the Nords don't feel obligated to give you a happy ending. No, Cynthia, you're right. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Just wrapping up.
Oh, wrapping up.
So you
Dude.
said I was back, so I don't even know how much I froze.
Oh, you froze? You'll never freeze.
Well,
that one never.
Apparently, they've been trying to send me super chats.
Oh, that doesn't work.
He tried to send it 5 times. So, yeah, if you feel so generous, hit the PayPal link, man. We love that. And
give it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. I just opened it up, so it is working.
Okay, there you go.
I put a different link right on there, so you should be able to get it right there.
There you go. Well, I think the super chat link wasn't working, not the PayPal.
Oh, yeah, but a lot of people have been having problems with either StreamYards or YouTube today.
Yeah, Midnight Sedge was having problems. There's something nefarious going on for sure. Absolutely.
Right.
So, okay, let's thank. I just went through the Indian movie I'm going to see. We're going to have a special birthday party celebration on the 22nd, and we'll be live next Monday. Let's say goodbye to all our wonderful members first. Julissa, you're the best. Johnny, Juice. And look, while you were gone, Samuel sent us another Slant membership.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much, man. You guys have been really generous. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the generosity has been amazing. Darth Plato has been fantastic. I think I saw Captain Fandom Nerd here. It's always good to see
he was
him.
here earlier. Yeah,
he was here earlier.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
Hemorrhoid.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Captain Fandom.
Oh, did he come back?
He's still here. Yeah.
Hey, man, what's up, brother? He used to be Captain Trek.
Yeah, that's with the current Trek. I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
I also want to thank Diana Nelson for being in the chat with us. A lot of comments, great comments from her. Tina Guzman, Gabi. Please make sure you guys are subscribed to us. The Horror of One, Bonso. I mean, we had the chat was wonderful today. This was a great show. Oh, here we go.
Boom.
Whoa! Trying again. I hope you can watch Adam's Apples. Saying this is a Danish film. Let me look it up.
It's Danish film?
I think so. Adam's Apples. 2005 film. Is that the one you're talking about? Neo-Nazi sentenced to community service in a church. Wow.
Mads Mikkelsen was in it.
This is it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on Roku.
Rokian.
I have Roku. I'm gonna see it and review it for you.
Cool.
Thank you, Snail Messiah. Wow.
Wow.
It's dark and so much fun.
Well, it's Danish, so
yeah. Captain Fandom Nerd, he's been with us, man. He's been a buddy of the channel since really month 1. I still have my coffee mug, Latino slang. God bless, brother. Yeah, when I first started, I made these first run coffee cups, and I put Captain's name on it. I think you're Captain Trek, Mexican Iron Man. I put their names on them.
How'd you do that? You use that?
No, I got them.
Oh, you had them printed. Oh,
I got them made. Cool. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. Mommy's here. That's why you're hearing them barking.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I really got to go. This has been incredible. Right. And anything you want to say, Fletch?
Thank everybody for your generosity, and stay tuned for more great content. And also, please check out thelatinoslant.com because Paul's got a ton of new articles up there, so check it out. Yeah, have a great weekend,
yes,
everyone.
We do. Have a great weekend. Doing a hard out. There'll be more announcements for members, all that good stuff. Much love. Bye, everyone.